One of the most important pieces to me, and one that continually gets good notice from people, is the piece that I wrote as the foreword to the collection of essays about Tupac Shakur that Vi put together in a book called Tupac Shakur. And you can find it at just Google New York Times, Danyel Smith, Tupac Shakur. And it's about a 4,500 word piece that basically just takes his career and life into consideration. And so that is one for me. The second one is from much later in my career. 6 years ago, I think now, I wrote a piece for ESPN, the magazine, about Whitney Houston singing the national anthem at Super Bowl. And I just really felt like, and my editor really felt like, and in fairness, ESPN really felt like it hadn't really been written about at the intersection of culture, sport, and just like American history. Okay. I put so much work into that Whitney Houston piece, and it paid off. It won awards. Like, it's really one of my favorite pieces probably that I ever wrote. And, you know, I think I'm very smart in that piece.
Can you give a summary of that? Because I'm curious.
It's just very about Whitney Houston putting the entire country on her back because war had just been declared. Okay. This was in the pre-security era, and Super Bowl was a soft target. So I wrote about everything. I wrote about what was going on with the war. I wrote about what was going on with the NFL commissioner. I wrote about her pre-recording the song. I wrote about I covered her performance in a second by second way. I covered every single second of her performance. And that's what I wanted for my conclusion. And that's what we had. And I just talk about her at the end, just, you know, with the, what do they call it? The fighter pilots or whatever, the jet planes or whatever, the military planes going over her head. And really, to me, I was trying to say how inappropriate it is. But the way she sings free is so important to me, how she owned that word in the Star Spangled Banner. So many singers run from that word, or they shorten that lyric. And Whitney put a whole curly Q at the end of it.
Right.